Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're coming across my face or my channel for the very first time, my name is Faith Ojone, and on this channel I talk about UK immigration. I share my life experience in the UK, and once in a while I also talk about job opportunities in the UK, but I do that mostly on my Instagram now. So if you're looking for jobs in the UK, you can follow me on Instagram at Faith Ojone. That way you can see job posting. Okay, so in today's video I want to tell you guys how much Amazon paid me for the few months I worked with them, how much I earned in total. So if this is something you want to watch, then watch this video till the end. Without saying so much guys, let's head right into the video. So I did not move to the UK on a student visa. I'm here on a dependent visa, so I don't know how much is tuition fee or how much is left for you to pay, but here today I'm going to be telling you, like, I'm going to be so transparent. I'm going to be telling you how much I was earning when I was working with Amazon. So because I downloaded my payslip from the payslip portal, so I have all the information of how much I made, how much was deducted for national insurance. So this will give you like an idea how much you'll be making if you're working 20 hours a week. Okay, but again, you need to know this. So if you're working for the NHS or NHS Trust, you're not restricted to the 20 hours. Okay, I don't know why a lot of people are not saying that, but I recently found that on the UK government website, and I was so shocked that so you can actually, you're not really restricted in some certain jobs. Why are people not talking about it? So if you really want to work more than the 20 hours a week, I would advise you, or I would suggest you look for jobs with NHS or NHS Trust. Okay, but if not, you're thinking, okay, what kind of job can I get in the UK that I'll earn a lot of money, that will be enough to cover my tuition fee? I don't know how much tuition fee is, but I'm going to be breaking it down for you how much I made while I was working as a sortation associate with Amazon here in the UK. I'm also going to try to convert it to dollars as well. I was paid in pounds, so I'll try converting it to dollar as well, so you have an idea. Okay, so I've made the list here on my phone, so I'll be reading it to you guys. So I started working with Amazon on the 24th of May 2021, 24th. So I did my day one induction. So if you get a job as an Amazon sortation associate, you will do an induction which will be paid for 3 hours. You do it at home on your laptop. Okay, so day one I did an induction. Okay, that was on the 4th of June. I got employed 24th of May, but I didn't start work till on the 4th of June 2021. That's when I started my job. That was the day one 3 hours induction. Okay, and the rate that they were paying then was £11.80, so £11.80 per hour. That was how much they were paying per hour. So in dollar, that should be $16.00. Okay, so for that 3 hours I was paid £35.40. Okay, and nothing was deducted for national insurance. Okay, so as we all know, Amazon pays weekly. Okay, they don't pay monthly, they don't pay in advance, they pay in arrears. The job you did this week, they won't pay you for this week, they'll pay you next week. I don't know if you understand the explanation. Yeah, so second week, that was in June, I worked 16 hours and the rate was still £11.80. Okay, and my gross was £191.16. The national insurance that was deducted was 86 pence. Okay, so my net pay, the money that entered my account after the deduction, was £190.30. The third week I worked 16 hours as well. £11.80 was the hourly rate. My gross pay was £188.80, and national insurance was of 58 pence was deducted. So the total amount I got in my account was £188.22. Fourth week, which was the end of June, I worked for 16 hours and 5:50 seconds. I was paid, the hourly rate again is £11.80, My gross pay was £194.70. National insurance that was deducted was £1.28. That was what was deducted for national insurance. So the net pay, money that entered my account after the deduction, was £193.42. So in total for that month, I made was £602.34. So it's not taxable because it's not up to the tax band. Okay, the tax band in the UK is £1,040. So you have to, if you're earning more than £1,040, you'll be taxed. So in July, I worked for 30 hours 80 seconds. The hourly rate was £11.80. The gross was £363.42. National insurance that was deducted was £21.53. I know, right? My total net pay that month was £341.91. That was what I made. The second week of July, I worked 16 hours 10 seconds. Every second counts in the UK, so they will still pay you for that 10 seconds. The hourly rate changed. This time around, it was now £12.10. The gross payment was £194.81. National insurance that was deducted was £1.30. The total amount that I got after the deduction was £193.51. So the third week, I worked for 24 hours. Okay, the hourly rate was £12.10. The gross pay I made that week was £290. The national insurance that was deducted was £12.77. The net pay after the deduction was £277.63. The fourth week, I worked 24 hours as well, and it was the same hourly rate, okay, and I made the same money as the third week, which is £277.63. It was the same because I worked the same hours, and so yeah. So the last week of the month of July, I worked 16 hours. The hourly rate was £12.10. The gross payment was £193. The national insurance that was deducted was £1.15. The total money I got after the deduction was £192.45. For that month, total I made £1,000.62. So first week I worked for 8 hours. The hourly rate was £12.10 as usual. The total amount I got was £96.80. National insurance was not deducted because of course the money is small, so the money I got was the same £96.80. The second week I worked for 9 hours and the hourly rate was £12.10. The gross I made was £100.90. National insurance that was deducted was £1 or something. I didn't write it down. So the total amount I got was £96.80. The third week, I worked for 16 hours. Hourly rate was £12.10. The gross was £193.60. National insurance that was deducted was £1.15. The total amount I got, my net pay was £192.45. The last week of month of August, I worked for 24 hours and the total hourly rate is £12.10. The gross was £291.61. National insurance that was deducted was £12.91. So the total amount I got after the deduction was £278.70. So the total amount I made is £664.75. Month of September, guys, don't worry, we're getting close because I stopped working in October. Okay, I worked for 16 hours the first week. The hourly rate was £12.10 as usual. The total amount I made that week was £193.60. The national insurance that was deducted was £1.15. The total amount I made was £192.42. The second week of September, I worked for 24 hours 40 seconds. The hourly rate is £12.10. The total amount I made that week was £295.24. The national insurance that was deducted was £13. 35 pence. The total amount I got after the deduction was £281 89 pence. The third week of September, I worked for 24 hours 30 seconds. The hourly rate was £12 10 pence. The total amount I made that week was £294 0 pence. National insurance that was deducted was £13 20 pence. The total amount I got after the deduction was £280. The last week of the month of September, I worked for 24 hours 30 seconds plus 8 hours of holiday. That means I didn't go to work, but I was still paid because I was on holiday. The hourly rate was £12 10 pence. The total amount I made that week was £389 86 pence. The national insurance that was deducted was £24 70 pence. The total amount I got after the deduction was £365 16 pence. The total money I made in was £1,120, but I think I got taxed, but it was really little. I'm not even sure. Yeah, last month, which was the month I left, was the month of October. That was the last month I worked. I worked for the first week of the month of October. I worked for 16 hours 10 seconds. Hourly rate still £12 10 pence. The total gross I made was £194 81 pence. The national insurance that was deducted was £1 30 pence. The total amount I got after the deduction was £193 51 pence. The second week of October, I worked for 16 hours. Hourly rate was still £12 10 pence. Total amount I made was £193 60 pence. The national insurance that was deducted was £1 15 pence. The total amount I got was after the deduction was £193 51 pence. I worked for 16 hours 20 seconds. Hourly rate was still £12 10 pence. I made £196 0 pence. National insurance that was deducted was £1 44 pence. The total amount I got was after the deduction was £194 58 pence. I worked for 16 hours. The hourly rate changed. Okay, this time around the hourly rate was £13, which is, if you convert it in dollar, I don't know, it should be around $17 or so. Yeah, $17, because £12 is like $16. £11 is still around 16, so it's now like $17. So the hourly rate changed to £13. So the total amount the total hours I worked for 16 hours. Total money I made was £208 96 pence. The national insurance that was deducted was £3. The total money I got after the deduction was £205 96 pence. The total money I made in the month of October was £980 0 pence. So because Amazon, the good thing about Amazon, if you're working with them, is you're entitled to 28 days of holiday. Yeah, so if you do not take your holiday, you'll be paid for it. You'll be paid when you're leaving the company. So I didn't really go for holiday. If you can see from my video, from everything I listed, I only went on holiday once. Yeah, so I only went on holiday once, and so I have holiday that I did not take. The total amount I got paid for the holiday was £493 0 pence. National insurance that was deducted was £135 69 pence. When I saw this, I was like, this is national insurance, guys. Imagine people who are being charged national insurance and still being taxed. The total money I got after their national insurance deduction reduced drastically to £357 36 pence. If you're working as a student, you don't get taxed, but you pay national insurance. So the more money you make, the more your national insurance, and I know it's killing. So the total, so for the 5 months I worked, will I say 5 or 6 months? Yeah, 5 months, 6 months I worked. The total amount I made working at Amazon, total, are you guys ready? Drum roll. £5,287 60 pence. I mostly work 16 hours, which is like 2 days, because Amazon working hours is 8 hours for night shift. So if you're working as a sortation associate at night, usually 8 hours. And so now let's do the calculation, guys. Carry your whatever, let's do the calculation. So if you're moving to the UK on a student visa and you're wondering, will I be able to earn enough to pay my tuition fee? So now that you know how much I earned within that 5 months that I worked with Amazon, which is £5,287. I don't know how much your tuition fee will be, but I'm guessing before you move to the UK, you would have paid like a deposit, you would have paid a certain amount, maybe parts payment, you would have done parts payment of your tuition fee. So I don't know how much will be left for you to balance for your school. But let's say if you're working your 20 hours in the UK, you're working 20 hours. Let's say you're working in a job that you're paying you £12.10 an hour. Let's use the £12.10 an hour. So you'll be working, if you're working 20 hours a week, you'll be earning £242 a week. This is without the deduction of the national insurance. So I didn't include the deduction because I don't know how they deduct. I don't know the calculation, so I don't want to give the wrong thing. So this is without NIN, deduction of the NIN. So let's say you're earning £242 a week, and you worked for, that means in a month you'll be earning £968 every month. So if you should work for like a year, that will be £11,616. That's what you'll be earning. But if you get lucky and you decide you got a job that is, you're earning up to £1,000, or maybe you get a job that you're paying more than £12, you might earn more than that. You might earn more than the 11. So I'm just using the £12 an hour as like a benchmark. So you know that if you're moving to the UK and depending on how much your tuition fee balance is, you need to look for a job that can pay you at least £12 an hour so that you can afford to pay up your school fees, your rent and all that. But this is if you're working 20 hours. We all know that during holiday, maybe when school are not in session, you can actually work for more than 20 hours. So I don't know if this has answered your questions, because I'm not a student, so I can't really say, oh, move to the UK on a student visa, you'll be all right, you don't worry, you get a job that will pay your tuition fee or whatever. I do not know, but I know that if you move to the UK on a student visa, this is how much I was able to earn working part-time and working for 16 hours. Anyways, we have come to the end of this video. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me, do you think if you're doing this job, Amazon job, do you think you'll be able to pay your tuition fee? And those of you who have watched my Amazon videos and you are asking me like, how much did Amazon pay me? I hope this video was, tell you how much I earned working as a sortation associate. By the way, the job is not easy, but you'll be fine. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.